Hello from Great Yarmouth here. We're here to explore Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, which, as you can see behind me, the roller coaster, which is the second oldest scenic railway or wooden roller coaster in the UK. And it has a few more other rides, like for example, their spinning wild mouse coaster and such. But we're also going to do Joyland, which is another smaller amusement park here at the seaside here at Great Yarmouth. There's also a very old, quite a unique roller coaster there, but we're going to check out all these rides here in these two little parks, and we're going to see what rides here in these two little seaside parks are the best, which one is the best, which one is the worst, and then we're going to check out how these coasters rank compared to all the other coasters in the UK. So let's go all the way back there to Joyland to start our day here. During a 2-week trip, I finally got to explore the biggest parks and roller coasters in the UK, and in this series I'm focusing on one thing: what is the UK's best roller coaster? In today's episode we're checking out the coasters at Great Yarmouth. Alright, first coaster we're doing is the Spook Express. Let's see. Alright, the Spook Express, I thought it was going to be like a Big Apple coaster, like a wacky worm kind of coaster. It was not like that, but it was still a pretty enjoyable kiddie coaster. It's of course a kiddie coaster, nothing for adults, but it's for kids enjoyable and a little bit more thrilling than a Big Apple coaster. Next one we're doing is here in Joyland, the Tyrolean Tub Twister, which is a very unique coaster. As you can see, you're seated in tubs. Actually, very funny. It's also the main reason we're here at Joyland. So let's check out the Tyrolean Tub Twist. And with that, we did the two coasters here at Joyland. Tyrolean Tub Twist, also pretty fun ride, pretty unique. You spin around really much, but in my honest opinion, I think I enjoyed Spook Express a little bit more because it's a bit more fast, a bit more thrilling. But they're both kiddie coasters. Tyrolean Tub Twist was just really fun because it's quite unique with the spinning aspect and such. Both rides are pretty fun, so difficult to say which one is the best here, but anyway, let's go to the next one, because I said we were also going to include the ones at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach here, but there's actually, which we just noticed, Britannia Pier here with another little roller coaster, so I'm going to include that one also in this ranking here today. So next one is the coaster here at Britannia Pier. Alright, a racing coaster here at the Britannia Pier, also done. It's a little SBF Visa coaster, just a small kiddie coaster, also a bit similar as a Spook Express we did at Joyland, but the Spook Express is a little bit more smooth and a little bit more thrilling in my opinion. So at this moment I think even Spook Express and Tyrolean Tub Twist are a little bit more fun than a racing coaster here at Britannia Pier. So at this moment, from the three parks we're doing here, Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, Joyland and Britannia Pier, I'm putting this one on the third spot at this moment. First spot, Spook Express at Joyland. Second spot, Tyrolean Tub Twist at Joyland. And third spot, we have a racing coaster at Britannia Pier. Now let's explore the four last roller coasters here at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. Let's do it. Alright, here we are at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. We're going straight for the roller coasters. There at the end we already have the roller coaster. Very original name, very creative name for a roller coaster. It's the second oldest roller coaster I believe in the UK. It's from 1932, so pretty old. I also believe, and I'm not sure, this one has a brakeman. I'm not exactly sure, we'll have to see. But there's also three other smaller roller coasters. There is here this one. It's the same model as we did at Bottom's Pleasure Beach. The rock and roller there, which is a spinning coaster. And there's also a Big Apple coaster, just as in Bottom's Pleasure Beach. And then something else, I forgot which one. Anyway, let's see. First, I think we're going to do this one here, the spinning coaster. The family spinning wild mouse kind of coaster, same model as a rock and roller in Bottom's Pleasure Beach. Very fun ride. From the three little parks we're doing here, Joyland, Britannia Pier and Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, this is at this moment at the #1 spot. It's just a very fun coaster. Now, next one we're doing is this one here, the big And with that, we also did the Big Apple, Big Apple coaster. another stupid baby coaster. Anyway, we did it. There was no line. If there would be a line here, like 30 minutes or 15 minutes, I wouldn't be doing this one. But we did it, and it's included in the ranking now. So at this moment, it's obviously at the last spot of all the coasters we're doing here in these three little small parks, because it's just, it doesn't provide any fun actually. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the next coaster is going to be a lot more fun, because I think the next one is going to be this one here, the roller coaster, which is, like I said, the second oldest roller coaster in the UK, and at this moment, by the way, the oldest operating roller coaster in the UK, because of course the oldest roller coaster in Dreamland Margate is not open, unfortunately, due to some incidents happening with tracks being destroyed and such. Anyway, this is the oldest operating one at this moment, so let's check this one out. Alright, we did the roller coaster here, the oldest operating roller coaster in the UK at this moment, with a brakeman. It is a train with a brakeman. It's a pretty unique experience actually to have a roller coaster still with a brakeman. There are not a lot of roller coasters anymore in the world with a brakeman, obviously, but this is really like a very fun experience, very fun. It's not a very thrilling wooden coaster, like for example the wooden coaster at Tivoli in Copenhagen, which also has a brakeman. It's a lot more thrilling in my opinion, has a lot more airtime moments and such, so that's in my opinion a better one. But here in this park, definitely the most fun ride in my opinion. It's a bit more fun than the Family Star, or what's it called, I'm not sure how it's called. Anyway, at this moment, at the number one spot, the roller coaster here at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. And next one we're doing is this one here, the last coaster here of today, this SBF Visa little spinning coaster thing called Whirlwind. Let's do this one, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be on the number one spot. Anyway, let's do it. And with that, we did the last coaster here at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, and also the last coaster we're doing today, because we did a lot of coasters already in Pleasurewood Hills, which is in the previous video, but also Joyland here, Britannia Pier, I almost forgot about the name, and here Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. Now this one here, Whirlwind, it's a fun SBF Visa spinning ride. It's a kiddie ride, of course, nothing too thrilling, nothing too crazy, but actually we had a pretty good spin on this one. It was way more than the other ones I did so far. So at this moment I'm putting this one right beneath the Tyrolean Tub Twist we did at Joyland. So this is the final ranking now, with obviously at the first spot the roller coaster here at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. At second spot we have Family Star, which is the spinning coaster we did earlier, and at the third spot we have Spook Express at Joyland. Now we're going to explore some more rides here in this little park. But of course, how do these coasters here rank compared to all the other ones we did in the UK so far? Well, obviously they're not world class. So at this moment, the highest one from today, which is a roller coaster, is situated on spot 23, and we already have 50 roller coasters in our global UK ranking here. But anyway, we're going to explore some more parks in the coming days, some more roller coasters, and I'm pretty sure that ranking is going to change very much with some big parks coming up later in the next days. And tomorrow we're doing Drayton Manor, but that's for another video. See ya!